Now, when you're doing word processing, one thing you need to understand is the concept of justification. Now, we're not talking about theological justification. You can talk to your Bible teacher about that. But in word processing, justification means how are the sides of the paragraphs lined up. Okay? If you notice this text that we have here, the left edge is straight. Okay? The right edge varies depending on the words that are in the text. Okay? That's called left justified. Everything is on the left. You can change the justification. Remember what I said, we're going to select the text first, and if I want the text to be right justified, notice up here, in most word processors you'll see some icons that look like this. This one is highlighted. It shows all the lines straight on the left. Sometimes you might want it to be aligned on the right. So if I click there, now you notice that the lines are straight down the right side. The left margin is what varies. Okay. You can also have center justification, which does what it says. Each line is centered on the page. And then finally, you might have full justification. Full justification means the left and right margins are straight. Now, these are not, because that's the end of a paragraph, but for paragraphs that are more than one or two lines, notice that the right side is straight, the left side is straight. The software is actually adding micro spaces between words so that they're equal and so that it makes them straight down the side. When you read newspapers or things, usually they are fully justified like this. For research papers, for the papers and essays that you write for school, generally you're going to have them left justified. You rarely use right justification for text. It's difficult for the eye to read that. And the only time you really use center is when you have things like titles or subheadings, something like that. But for long blocks of text, you don't use center justification. So those are the three types of justification: left, center, right, and fully justified. And as we've done before, you notice that you have the same type thing if you're in Google Docs. Here's our text selected, and here are the same icons: left, center, right, and then fully justified.